Hey Steph, it's Yanni here. Just seen your assignment for this week. It's really cool. And yeah, just wanted to throw a few notes your way, see what you think. I love kind of like all the changes that you've made, and it just feels a lot better and a lot clearer. It's just great to see this change every week by week. I love, the longer walk that you've got at the beginning. I think it works really well. Um, I think kind of like really more than anything else, it's just three or four very short things that I just wanted to bring up with you. First one is when he actually you go into the guy delivering his line at frame around frame 118 where he says, "Oh, let me guess, I'm gonna get killed." You know, and when the villain actually comes in as well, it's great to see them connecting like that. But I think that this kind of like big vacant stare at 1 2 4, 2 4, I think it's just a bit too long. It's like, oh, let me guess, I'm gonna get killed, and he's just always focusing away from the other guy. It's nice to actually have that, but there's something that feels a bit funny there. And then where there's a lot of head bobbing as well with this character as well, especially when he's being, talked to in your third shot. So he's kind of like moving. Lots of head bobbing left and right. And I think you could just leave him kind of like maybe doing something more subtle where maybe he's in the chair and he's like, and maybe, kind of like does something with his hands instead, where he's a bit more kind of like, you can show a bit more of his attitude because I get the idea that he's not kind of like too impressed with this at all. He knows he's going to get away. I really like the way that you have him mouthing, the same thing that he's saying, but I think kind of like around frame 100 at 305 when kind of like the villain leans in and he starts talking to him. If you're gonna do the mouthing, it almost feels more natural for him that when he comes together, the other guy just splits his head off to its side, so he's more. Because if you keep both heads really together, it feels like almost like they're more engaged, both of them, talking about exactly the same thing. So I think if you actually put some distance kind of like on the other character, it would still work. And as well, because the villain's caught up in his own little world, he's just, really kind of like just in the moment, he wouldn't even notice anything that the other guy is actually doing. So I think that that would be kind of like a good idea. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the few only tiny things that I wanted to comment on. I just want to double check that. Yeah, just again on that note, on what feels a bit funny about the look that I was talking about before. On frame 146, he looks over, he engages him for a couple of seconds. There's a blink, and it's just there's something just funny in this area. It just feels like I don't think it's too still. It might just be, yeah. I'm not sure. I think it might have something to do with that head bobbing as well. I'm not too sure, but there's something just between the moment when he actually looks over around frame 147 all the way to about even past the cut to 222 where I don't know, but there's something strange with the character that's sitting down there, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I wonder, if you or I think something different. But anyway, it's a great assignment. It's looking really cool. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to see it go on week by week. Take care then. Bye.